can't handle the truth.
The other day I was watching one of my favorite movies of all time, Bronx Tale. It's a classic starring Robert De Niro and Charles Palminteri. And my son walked into the room. My son is going to be 9 next month. And because the movie is not child appropriate, I shooed my son from the room. And I told him to come back after the movie is done. So he left. And after the movie, he came back and he said, "Daddy, what were you doing?" I said, "I was learning." And he said, "But you look like you are watching a movie." I told him, I said, "Yes, I learn from the movies I watch. I learn from the books I read. I learn from the people I interact with." And he said, "Why are you always learning?" I said, "Because I want to be great, because I want to be wise, and because I want to be successful." Now, he sat down beside me and thought about that answer for a while. And after a couple of minutes, he turned to me and said, "Daddy, I want to become great. Teach me to be great." So I took my son and I looked him in the eye and I told him, "I'm going to tell you 7 things. If you can learn these 7 things, if you can master these things, then you are surely going to be great in this life." Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yuba and this is 360 Degree Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. Today, I want to share with you those 7 things, those 7 lessons that I taught my son the other day to make him great, that he should learn if he wants to become great. Number 1 is this: life is hard and nobody cares. No matter what it is you are going through in life, nobody cares because they are too busy going through their own issues themselves to care about what is happening with you. The best you can get from people when you tell them about your problems is pity. And pity is a very cheap emotion. That is why when you are walking along the road and you see a beggar, you dig into your pocket for the lowest denomination possible to give to that beggar because you pity him, and pity is a cheap emotion. So nobody cares. Deal with it. Don't go around telling people your problems. Number 2 is it is better to be respected than anything else. Now, in the movie Bronx Tale, there was a part where the boy asked Charles Palminteri, Sonny, he asked him, he said, "Is it better to be loved than to be feared?" And Sonny told him it would be wonderful to be both, but it's very hard. But between you and me, I would rather be feared than to be loved. Now, I took it a step further. I told my son, "Look, it is better to be feared than to be loved, but it is better to be respected than to be feared." When people fear you, they will not tell you the truth. They will look for ways to bring you down. But when people respect you, no matter where you are, they will always tell you the truth because they expect respect from you. And as a man, you are measured by the amount of respect that you have for yourself and the amount of respect that you give others. So respect is key. It is better to be respected than anything else. That's number 2. Number 3 is prepare yourself, prepare your skills and talents to bring you wealth in the future. Okay, there's something that I often say in my classes: if you are good at something, never do it for free. If you have taken time to develop a skill, to develop a talent to the point where you can do it better than anyone else around you, then don't do that thing for free. Make people pay you, okay, to do that thing for them. That is how you create wealth, through your skills, through your talents, through what you can do. Number 4 is never stop asking questions. Never stop asking questions. All right, the key to wisdom is asking questions. No matter what the question is, there is somebody out there in this life that is able to answer your questions, that will provide an answer to them. So never stop asking questions. My son is always asking questions. At a point, my wife gets fed up, she gets impatient, but I tell her, let the boy ask. If you don't know, just tell him you don't know, but let him ask his questions. Never make him feel bad for asking questions. And that's a quality that I want him to take into adulthood with him. That's number 4. Number 5 is always give yourself a reason to work hard. Always give yourself a reason to work hard. If you don't want to do it, you don't feel like doing it, it looks like it's too difficult, give yourself a reason to do that thing. Always give yourself a reason to wake up in the morning, to tackle those hard tasks, to tackle those challenges and to overcome them. That is what makes a man. That is what makes a man great. That is what makes a man invincible. Number 6 is learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. No is perhaps the most important, most powerful word after the name of Jesus. Is the most powerful word that you can have in your arsenal. Learn how to say no. Somebody comes at you with something, even as a boy, you don't like that thing, you don't want that thing, say no. If the person gets angry with you, bring him to me, I will defend it. But just make sure that your reason for saying no is a valid reason. So that is number 6, learn how to say no. And finally, number 7 is listen to your mother. Always listen to your mother, because apart from me, your father, your mother is the only person on this earth who will always and consistently put your life before hers in anything in this existence. So always listen to your mother. Your mother knows best. Your mother wants what's best for you. If you can do these 7 things, you are going to be great. That was what I told my son, and that is what I am encouraging you to teach to your children, of course, after meditating on them first. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful, please go ahead and click like, share this video with somebody who needs it, subscribe to my channel, check out my online store. My books are there, they are available. Okay, if you can't get my books online on my website, then you can check me out on jiji.ng or on jumia.com or on conga.com. My books are there at reduced prices and they will deliver to you. My name is Ifan Yuba and this is 360 Degree Mastery. I'm wishing you a prosperous week ahead. Please continue to observe the safety protocols. Okay, take care of yourself, spend time with your children, teach them positive values, and I will see you next week, God willing, with more tips and more information on how to live life better and happier with peace of mind. Namaste.